the way the Makaveli album kind of really happened was when first it was supposed to be a diss album. He goes, yeah, okay, I got an order from Suge to do a diss album. So we started doing these diss songs. Then he did, all of a sudden he did like a song like Blasphemy, and then he did White Man's World. And I said something like, dude, why don't you do an album, like a political, social album? Because it got to the point that I knew I could say anything to Tupac, because he always asked me what I thought. And when an artist asks you what you think, you know that they trust you, your judgment. I said, why don't you do like a cool social political album, man? Something that's like, you know, like Gil Scott-Heron, like, you know, political and stuff. He said, okay, we're going to switch to an album called Makaveli, which I didn't even research. I didn't even know really what Makaveli was. And then, you know, it didn't end up completely being a 100% political social album, but, you know, some of the songs that, you know, like Toss It Up and I don't know what else to say got on there, but it pretty much was like 70% that kind of an album. That's what I was pushing to make. I was pushing to make that album like that.
Bombfirst.com.
But you know, we kind of got shortchanged when Tupac got shot, and next thing I knew, the Makaveli came out. You know, they're like telling us to go to the mastering plant, and I'm like, what are you talking about? We don't even have mixes of half this stuff. And somebody came and took all the dats, I guess, and went over and compiled the album. We did some of the, me and Lance pretty much did most of like those interludes that he did. And then like that thing about I Shot Suge, I don't know where the hell that came from, because we didn't put anything like that in there. I think that's something that came out of just, I was trying to make that, like I told you, the social political album. And then at the same time, when we were working on it, Tupac got shot, so we're all freaking out. We were compiling, you know, we were trying to mix the songs, you know, some of them are mixed. I mean, I'd say maybe 6 of those songs were like where we got to spend time while Tupac was in the hospital to mix them.
Bombfirst.com.
And you know, we were like kind of like in shock about the whole thing, whatever. I mean, we actually wanted to drive to Vegas and play the songs for Tupac in this hospital, but we decided that, you know, we weren't in a position to do something like that, and it just might look tacky, and you know, so we just stayed put.